Okay, so I've got a question here and it says, Ross, how do I get more clients? So this is something that I get asked almost all the time by people. How do you get more clients? How can I grow my business? Okay, so there's a few ways you can do this. If you're freelance or you're starting out and thinking about going freelance, what you need to do is go and sign up to as many platforms online as you can, such as 90 Seconds, Film and TV Pro. There's groups on Facebook like Creative Networking and commercial videographers. There are things like Janiro where you can pitch for work, and sign up to as many of those kind of platforms. So you're going to put your eggs in lots of different baskets so that when you have a quiet month and work dries up, you can start to focus on these different avenues, okay? So that's the first tip, is sign up to those platforms. Some of them will approach you for work. Often you will pitch for a certain job and say why you're good enough, or just applying for work on there. So definitely sign up to those platforms. That's going to help your growth. But in terms of thinking about the future and thinking about building a solid business that you can sell at the end, or you can have people working for you, or whatever it is that you want, we need to start thinking about bringing those clients in-house so that they're yours and they're not going through everyone else, okay? So how we do this, and this is a great tip. So go to Google, go to page 5. Well, firstly, you need to search something. So search for the product that it is that you're looking for, or something you're interested in. So whether it's wallets or events or something like that. And then go to page 5 and contact every single person from page 5 onwards for as long as you can. It's really about a numbers game. Cold outreaches are always about numbers. The more emails you send, the more chance you've got of work. Now, because they're page 5, they're generally smaller and the response rate is much, much higher. So that was something that really accelerated our business growth. And these clients as well will often always be looking for content, but there'll be more of a personal relationship. So definitely use that approach. Now, another key point is referrals. Now, referrals are so strong because if I trust you, I'm going to trust the person you're suggesting or you're telling me is good for whatever type of work it is, okay? So if you have an existing client base or people you've worked with before, simply ask them. Ask them if they know anyone else that they would happily recommend your services to, okay? And chances are you're going to get some work off the back of that. And what happens with referrals, you apply that same model to each person and you're going to continue building your business and bringing those clients, more importantly, in-house to you so they deal with you and you are the go-to person for that company. Now, finally, another way of increasing your sales and increasing your work is, I know we've kind of come away a little bit from how do you get clients, but with those first methods, that's how you start to build up that platform. And then really it turns into where can you go from there? How can you get more money from these clients? Now, that doesn't mean, sometimes people have the connotation with money that it's a dirty word and that, you know, it somehow feels like you're ripping them off by wanting to get more money out of them. Not at all. You are giving them a service of equal value, okay? You are not extortionately pricing this, or you shouldn't be, and you should be getting a win-win situation. So look at the clients that you've got and see what can you do for them. We've been in multiple situations where we've had a quiet spell, and then we've emailed a lot of businesses we've worked for with ideas. I heard one of our clients, who was a major global client, talking about how they would like to empower women in the workplace. So what better opportunity to come up with a presentation that I sent over to the managing director saying, I couldn't help but hear you talking about how you would like to empower women in the workplace. I think it's a great idea, and here's a little video that we thought would work really well for you. And they came straight back to us, and guess what? They didn't want the video, and that's fine. It might not be specifically what they had in mind, but this is what happened next. They did say, thank you very much. They really appreciated the time that we had put into it, and they wouldn't be looking to proceed with something externally like that at the moment. However, they do have an internal project coming up that they would like us to quote for. So we went ahead and quoted for that job and obviously got it, and then went on to work with them again. So out of that one email that we did on some downtime, because there was no work coming through the door and we had just listened to what the customer had wanted and had said and took it upon ourselves to think outside the box, we were able to guarantee and secure more business. So if you're looking to get more clients, follow these steps, but more importantly, if you have clients already, think about how you can help them more, and then it will grow your business into the next thing. I hope you found this useful. Give it a thumbs up if you have, and make sure you follow us on all our platforms.